Janessa's just bumped into the back of me. Oh, the car's blown up. The Mazda 2's blown up.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I don't even know where that is.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. We are soon to be heading to Silverstone for round 2 of Roadsports and Club Enduro. Well, they are moving now. And then we shall follow them in a bit. But yeah, one car this time, as the other one has suffered a bit of an issue with the sequential gearbox. So once we get that fixed, we'll have both cars back out again. And yeah, let's hope it goes well. Alright, off we go. Hello, Silverstone. Right, we are just about set up. Cars there. I have a feeling there's going to be more people rolling up tomorrow, but we are ready for testing tomorrow. Hopefully nothing too major. But yeah, try out Starlink over here, see if the bridges will screw us over, but hopefully not. Nice evening. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
Everything's vibrating a fair bit, like wheel balance maybe.
Stop it. We'll go for that.
Got a bit of a puff of coolant type smoke out again on the bonnet.
The bonnet?
Yeah. Oh, something's just made a horrible noise as I've gone over the curb on right. Horrible noise.
Well, close it, guys. We can have a look then. We'll get it in there.
Yeah, copy. I'm coming in now.
Yeah.
Session all good? How did it feel?
Yeah, car felt pretty good. A little bit of understeer, but we're still on a quite soft setup compared to what we probably should be running at Silverstone. We've got a red flag here, so
yeah.
Vintage F1 cars are not very reliable, I don't think. Yeah, so a bit of understeer in the high speed, longer corners, so we're going to mess about with the suspension setup. We've still got it how it was from Croft, which Croft's quite bumpy, not a lot of long corners. So.
Yeah, so probably a good idea to stiffen it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Stiffen it up a little bit and see how it goes. So we're going to go extreme the other way, and then we can dial it back mid-session if we need to. But it's quite easy to get to these to adjust. But the time-wise, we're already on track to be under the lap record, but that's from quite a few years ago. So I'm expecting that to drop significantly. So the only way we're going to know for sure is when we're out in qualifying tomorrow, really. Unless some people will let us know what times they're doing today, which a lot of the time people don't tell you, or they'll tell you a lot faster or a lot slower, but they'll not tell you what we're doing. So yeah, we'll find out in the morning, really. See where we are with everything.
Literally, as soon as I turn, it just understeers.
last session. Bit of a short one this time.
Yeah, got a red flag and I cut it a little bit short as well. Just felt like we were just going around just trying to destroy the car and tyres for no reason, so we decided to come in. But made a few changes between that session, felt pretty good. I think I was worried about understeer, but it sounds like everybody's been complaining about understeer as well. So
it is a warmer day today as well, so
yeah, pretty warm, and we've also had some rain, so the track's going to be pretty green. So we'll see what happens tomorrow in qualifying. That's when we'll find out. So we'll see you then.
nice. Well, testing seems to have gone well. Everything seems to be going all right with the car. Now tomorrow, qualifying. This should be interesting. Good morning. What a beautiful day. We've already got the cars scrutineered yesterday, so now it's just a case of putting it straight to the assembly area later in a bit for Roadsports qualifying. Hopefully it does well, but we shall see.
Should be a good bit of space in front of you now, Scott. There's only Class B cars though.
Copy.
Qualifying. How was it?
Yep, so Roadsports qualifying, Silverstone GP, in case you've been half asleep at the start of this video. So yeah, went alright. We were struggling a little bit at the start. The lads had put some less than ideal tyres on. I'm not quite sure what the strategy was with that, so we put some fresh rubber on. Gained quite a bit of time in some certain places, especially the slow speed stuff where new tyres definitely help. Still struggling in the high speed, so quite a lot of understeer. A lot of long corners here, long fast corners.
Those are the ones that destroy tyres and heat it up.
Exactly. You can just hear the tyres squealing for dear life, you know, and it's just not gripping how I want, and then you just don't get the exit then. So yeah, bit of a shame. Ended up P3. I don't think we had any chance to get in P1. Simon went out in his Cupra TCR, did a cracking time straight away, like in the 17. Never been anywhere near that around.
Wow.
So I knew the battle was going to be for P2, and I was there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Quite a few moments on one of my first laps out. I had a big sideways into the chicane, and then on another flying lap, quite a big sideways as well. Probably looks like nothing on the camera.
But was impressive when you caught it.
A lot of opposite lock, and so I could have definitely got into the mid-18s, I think. At one point, I was 3-4 tenths up on my lap and lost a bit, then gained it back again. So I think there's a 18.5 in the car if we stitch everything together on low fuel. So we did come back out with quite a bit of fuel as well.
How was traffic out there? Was it kind of painful?
Really bad as well. This is the thing. I think, but everybody's dealing with the same problem.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Simon put that time in early on, so he must have just got out there, got a nice lap in, nice and early. And
at that point, it's just relax and try and keep yourself.
Just sit there and wait for everybody else to beat it. You know, I've been in that position before, so so it's good that he did that. So yeah, we'll see in the race. Starting P3, see what happens. You know, 45 minutes is a long time. And,
anything can happen at that time.
We can make it work from there. So, forgot to say that in Roadsports and Club Enduro, you get a penalty for winning the previous race in the pit stop. So instead of doing a minute's pit stop, you have to do a longer one. So first get a 15-second penalty, second 10, third 5 seconds. The only car that's racing this weekend that has got a penalty is the car that's in 5th, the Gadsby Jones Compact. That came second in the race, so that's got a 10-second penalty. Unfortunately, the guy who came first, Morgan, in the Civic, he's had an engine problem yesterday, so he's not racing today. And then Joe Williams is a little bit further back in his Cupra. He's got a 5-second penalty. So so me and Simon are on level penalties, and the guys in P2 as well in the Ginetta, they are as well.
Fantastic.
Still got a vibration?
I've not really gone fast yet. Ginetta's just bumped into the back of me. Just give me a right smack up ass.
Yeah, we've just seen it.
Oh man, he just chopped me front off.
Dirty.
Oh.
Did he touch you?
No, he didn't touch me, I braked. car's blown up. The car, Mazda 2's blown up.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I don't even know where out is. I
In
can't
out
even
by
see
you.
anything. Me, I couldn't see out then.
Car's back in, second place, but I have a little bit of damage on the rear. Ouch, big ol' ouch. It's also bananaed before somehow. Ooh, I did a number on it pretty good. Jesus. Yeah, she survived, second place, not too bad. Well, Mr. Scott, second place, very nice.
Yeah, hard work, definitely. So we had a good start. Managed to get up to P2 pretty early on into Stowe, into the first lap. Had a nice little battle with the Ginetta, and then unfortunately, just coming out of the chicane onto the pit straight, the new pit straight, I went right over to the right hand side on the inside of the track. Didn't know where he quite know where he was. So when I turned right, I had massive understeer, so I couldn't get back on the power for quite a while. He bumped into the back of me. Quite a bit of damage on the back of the car, which I'm sure you've already filmed. But
Yep.
the Ginetta unfortunately had some damage to his bonnet and to his like the clamshell on the
wing,
front. Yeah. So it's ripped all that to bits. So he had to retire. So he was pretty upset about that. But we've been to race control. I've shown him what the script is, so they know that it's just a racing incident rather than anything else.
What happened with that big cloud of white smoke that was out there? Because that was sketchy.
Yeah, now that was crazy. So a Mazda 2 decided to explode, and I think all of its oil in the atmosphere. So going into the chicane, we just went through literally a wall of oil. Could not see a thing, no outlines of cars. Literally just a cloud. So I slowed right down. Lost a fair bit of time in that. Came into the pits, did the pit stop, came out in front of Major in the Cupra, but just couldn't keep with it on the straights.
I was gonna say, because you were all over him on the corners. It was very well kept, right behind him over there.
Yeah, in the slow speed stuff, definitely. Could tell before his pit stop he was struggling with tyre temperatures and pressures, which he did say to me after. That's what he was struggling with. But then on my outlap, I did make a bit of a mistake coming onto the. Coming out of the hairpins, the right tyre just wasn't warm enough, so I just understeered off, and that just gave him the opportunity to get out in front. So.
Just went over the sausage curbs. Not the
they're
curbs.
not sausage curves, they're like a serrated curve. Just went over them. That gave him the run then onto the Wellington straight. So unfortunately, ended up behind him. And then traffic hurt us, so...
Yeah, traffic was pretty bad over there.
Yeah, there were yellows at one part of the track and then yellows at the other.
Yeah.
And if you ended up behind a slower car, it was screwed.
Yellows behind the Class D is painful.
Exactly.
Very painful.
I lost a lot of time with that, so then the race was lost. So the guy who won has been called up to the clerk because he overtook a couple of cars in the yellows, but it sounds like that's not going to affect the race. So P2 and fastest lap of the race, I believe. So
Ooh,
happy
very
with
nice.
that.
Very nice.
And I think that's a new lap record as well. So happy. So we'll see what happens tomorrow now. 2-hour race.
2 hour, oh boy, it's gonna be a hard fought one. This one.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
gents, we are now at Sunday, ready for Club Enduro qualifying. Everything seems to check out. A couple of changes in the suspension, but other than that, not too bad. But yes, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. After getting second place yesterday, I'd say we're doing pretty well. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we manage to get first.
Right then.
Hello, Mr. Dillon.
Club Enduro. Silverstone GP, didn't want to miss this. Made that pretty clear to the lads. Ryan's on holiday somewhere.
A chicken.
Lava chicken.
Yes.
Like you're stroking it.
So that doesn't quite worked out for me. So just on the way to assembly now. We want to get there nice and early. Because although it's the biggest track of the year, we had a lot of traffic yesterday apparently. Apparently there was like 58 cars or something ridiculous like that.
Oh yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah.
Barely any space, right?
So yeah, see how we go today. Scott's going to start in qualifying. He's going to do the first couple flying laps just to get a banker on the board. Bolt some new tyres in, and then I'll go and just get warmed up for the day basically and see what we can do. But yeah, it's a much longer race. 2-hour race.
There's plenty of time.
If we're in the top 4. We don't quite have the top speed of some of the other cars down the straights, so we might look at changing wing angles and things like that if we really had to. But 2-hour race, so as long as we were in the top 4 or 5, then we'll be absolutely fine. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, how's it going? How are we? How was the qualifying stint?
Yeah, I did 2 flying laps, 1 proper flying lap. Had a few issues with the V-box, so didn't know where I was. That ended up being a 19.4, which just put us 4th place.
4th place to 19.4, yeah.
4th place at the minute, which is about as quick as I expected I could go on one flying lap. We needed to concentrate on Dylan getting as much time as possible in the car, and it started to be a little bit of rain into Stowe, so I wanted Dylan to get out in the car as soon as possible. So yeah, he's out. Looks like this is his first flying lap, so he seems to be doing all right.
So far, second down from you. So.
Yeah, but that's from the lap in qualifying yesterday. So.
Oh, okay. So it's comparing from that.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, post quali interview. How was it?
Yes, this is what they call a hot interview, where you're straight out of the car, everything's fresh in your mind.
Oh yeah. How was it? Lots of traffic, car felt good?
Like, the guys on the radio were calling out for where the gaps were, so we were just trying to find those. We did find one, like with 1 lap to go, but then I made a couple mistakes on that lap, wasn't super happy. Just struggling for a bit of front end, so if you go in a touch fast, that front end never comes back throughout that corner, so you're like,
tire starts
really
overheating.
frustrating, yeah, so we knew we might struggle a little bit in the straight line, so I think we're what, 4th or 5th or something like that.
I think we're 4th place if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, good. Okay. On the radio they said 5th maybe, so that's even better.
Mate, you're doing very slow here. That's too slow for me now. car feels looser.
That's what we wanted.
It needs to be pulling off. It needs to be pulling off. That thing's on fire. Okay.
That's enough, that's enough.
Your rear pressures were 1 psi low.
Got it.
So we left them as they were, so they can come up a bit more, but that could be the rear wing having that effect on the rears as well.
Yeah.
Third place. Everything seems to be looking pretty good. Yeah. Maybe on for a podium. Hopefully it all goes smoothly and A-OK. So yeah.
Slow M4 on the start and finish, mate. You start coming down the side of pit wall.
Yeah, he just wanted to make ends, didn't he? Thank you, chaps. I think that was as good as we were getting, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's no more than that, mate.
No, not with him. Interesting to see front tyre. Get someone camera ready to look at front tyre.
No worries.
Seems done.
Well done, chaps.
All right, you first, because you vanished.
This weekend I've been Ryan, right? Minus the accent. So, hot debrief. Scott's just come out of the car here, so what do you think?
Very hot debrief.
Yeah, so we pretty much did what we could today. The car felt good. We made some changes after qualifying. Just got the back end to rotate a little bit better into the corners. But yeah, we were losing out so much on the straights. Through the S's, through Cops, Maggots, Beckett's, all that. It was really, really good. You know, we were probably chopping a second out of everyone else, but down the straights, just losing out, just running out of puff a little bit. So when we come to tracks like Anglesey and Knowlton, it'll be pretty good. So well, hopefully Ryan's car's just as good as Scott's. So but yeah, no, so no mistakes, Scott. Any dodgy moments?
Yeah, a few dodgy moments. Yeah. On the outlap, I had a big sideways into the hairpins.
Well, yeah,
big sideways.
So on my first lap, because we took a little bit of wing off and stuff like that, and we just stiffened up the rear a touch. It did feel a little bit looser.
Yeah.
But when stuff came up to temperature, it actually felt better, didn't it? It felt better than qualifying.
Instead of immediately understeering, you had a little bit of rotation first.
Yes.
So as long as you managed to catch it, you could
on
get
the brakes. It would just move, and then you go on the power, and it would put it straight.
So I think we just had too much rear wing for how high speed some of the corners are. So it's probably just shoving the rear down a little bit more than we need. So yeah, it was good as we were going to get.
I'm pleased with my stint, and I'm sure yours. So.
I'm pleased with your stint.
And the boys did all a good job. Here they are. Look.
In the background.
This guy's in the background.
Can you turn it to you? That's the thumbnail. We've got the thumbnail.
Calm head on the radio. That's what you need to hear on the radio. Just like, if I ask a question, Ty goes back. He's like, I'm checking.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, check the gap.
Check the gap,
Yeah, so it's been a good weekend overall, 2 podiums against some cars that were very fast in the straight line, which is no good in Silverstone, which is mainly straights and long, fast corners. So, so let's wait until we're at Anglesey, see how it goes there.
On to Class A, top 3 overall. Taking third place in the second podium finish of the year, the Audi TT Diesel of Scott Parking, joined this weekend by Dylan Richter. And in second place, denied by just a couple of seconds at the end, it was the Seat Cupra TCR of Chris Allen and Simon Mason.